everyone who are educated, they know how to write in English. They understand why they are unable to speak, because lack of practice. They never try to
Hmm.
speak. This is the ultimate one reason they never try to speak. If they try, they think that we are not able to deliver our thoughts in this language. They think negative sense, means in their mind there is some hesitation or fear, a doubt on themselves that we are not able to speak English language. This is only.
How did you work on low confidence or fear? Because at the beginning, the most of the people have the equal, like problems. Low confidence. How did you get just overcome like fear of low confidence?
Chandan, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm very good.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well. So first tell
Okay.
me something about yourself. Okay, then we will go ahead.
Okay. So I'm Chandan Lahiri. I belong to the Bihar state, and I'm a teacher at primary school. And as well as I'm also running my YouTube channel. There I'm teaching to all the beginner spoken English. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to traveling, and I like to talk with the stranger persons, as well as I like to learning new things. Yeah, it's all about me.
That's
And tell me
great.
about yourself.
Okay, of course. Let me introduce myself. My name is AnchalDhaka. I'm from Delhi and I'm a mother and a homemaker. Apart from this, I'm a YouTuber and doing work on my channel. I'm having conversation sessions daily. I tried my best. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done BCA, then MBA, and recently I have done MA in Pol Science also, and B.Ed, and I'm qualified CTET 2 time and UPTET also. If I talk about my hobbies, I love to traveling, watching movies, and learning new things. And nowadays, I'm enhancing my communication skills. That's all about me.
Okay. Like as you told me, like I'm a housewife, or even mother, but you are not looking like a mother. You are looking like a 18-year-old girl like that. Really?
It is too
Yeah.
lie.
No, no, no. Really, really. I'm telling you. Okay. So
Much for
basically, like, yeah, I have a question for you. Like, when did you get realize you should be learning spoken English? May I know?
yeah, of course. Actually, I was as you know that since childhood we study English as a subject but never try to speak. So same here. I never tried speak, and my schooling was in a Hindi medium. So that was in my 10 plus 2. I was not as good as should be. I was means in PCM, you can understand. In mathematics I was good, and in English not good. Even I don't understand what is the meaning of simple sentence, and never can introduce ourselves. Okay, what was that level? But my 10 plus 2 was in PCM, physics, chemistry, maths. I was good in all these subjects. After that I decided that okay, I will do take admission in BCA. Then I did admission, I had admission in BCA. So at that time all subjects were in English, and what teacher is saying in lecture, actually they just giving lecture. Students are understand, they don't feel that they didn't feel that they are understanding or not. They just deliver everything from their side, not understand what everyone is understanding or not. So initial phase
Yeah, yeah.
that was for us, but a little bit we understand, and we try to convert these things in our language. We make rough register, and we study hard. We comes with our hard work at that level that we understand a little bit. Okay, so you can understand in BCA there was a unit test in 15 days, and within 20 days we have to give test, and then semester exams. So there was a totally busy in study. So I would say that I was a studious type person. So
Okay.
that's why I covered that thing. Okay, but I was not good in spoken English at that time also. Then I took admission in MBA. Then we have to give presentation also. We provided a topic and we have to prepare ourselves on that topic and then deliver like a lecture in front of everyone. So that's why we start cramming things that we have to speak in English. Okay, so that's why I started learning this language at that time when I was in my MBA, because after MBA we have to go in MNCs. That time this language was necessary for us. So I started, but not at that level that I was good in this language. Okay, after MBA we
Okay.
means I was very good in my study. That's why I selected in many companies also. I faced interviews, so everything was very nice, but my father denied to do job in corporate world. So I left that thing. Okay, let's do something in teaching field. So I came Delhi taking study type like, okay, let's do take government preparation job. I tried in banking and other thing also, but I never get chance to take exam also. I never give any
Okay.
banking exam. Even yes, I took one IPPS clerk and I selected there.
Okay.
I cracked that exam, but I thought that after MBA I would not do the job of clerk. So that's why I left that government job. I never joined. That was my silly mistakes. I cannot say silly, it was a quite means very big mistake, because I just want to step out my home, and that was good for me, but I left that chance because at that time I just thought that there are lots of options in front of me, but there was restrictions also from my parents side.
Okay.
So I was not free to do anything, but in government job I was free. Okay, you can do in banking and teaching, etc. So after that I start teaching. I have teaching experience also, and now I thought that okay, they will select me as a permanent there. But I was not aware the other things also, because that was the Christian school. They just provide job only Christian, and there other factor also there should be necessary MA economics. So I never thought that thing. So it was like that journey. After that I get married,
Okay.
and now I'm just upbringing my son. This is my whole journey from my 10 plus
Okay.
2
Okay.
till. Okay, now I
Oh my
decided
God.
that, okay, you were telling me that when you started spoken English, so that was that time. But now after means it has been 7 years in 14 Feb. It's completed 7 year. My wedding marriage, you can say. So within 7 year,
Okay.
I never that it's necessary to learn spoken English, because I don't feel that at home, living at home, being as a homemaker, I never thought. But now I have to go in PTM also for my son. He is a first,
Okay.
and now he is coming in second standard. So that time I
Okay.
faced this thing, because he is studying English medium school and his class teacher speaks only English. So that time
Oh
I
my
tried,
God.
because I was confident that I can speak, but at that time I feel that I'm not able to deliver my words. I don't know why it comes in me. I never feel that before. Means speaking anything in front of anyone I can speak, and in Hindi is normal. Okay, I never have any hesitation in front of anyone, but I feel at that time
Okay.
I was not able to comfortable, you can say, in English language. So I decided that okay, let's take this challenge, let's learn English again. We have to start it again. And you know that spoken English is very different as a subject. As we learn grammar
Of
and
course. Of course.
things, but never try to speak. That's why this is the only one error, you can say, one mistake which we never think that we should speak from. Means when you think that you are able a little bit, whatever you think
Yeah.
that you, if you know one single word, you just speak in English that word. We have to
Of course.
speak, then we will learn spoken English. This is one ultimate solution. So now I have decided I
Of
am
course.
having preference. This is my ultimate journey.
Oh my, really, I think that is a really inspirational, you can say, about your struggle of life, whatever you did at previous time. I think that is the reasons, that was the reasons because still you are talking very nicely, really. And I'm really motivated so much, really. I'm really, what I say, like I'm so much, what I say, like surprised to hearing your struggle life. Okay, I'm so curious to know, like, when did you get married? Like, as you told me, like, it's been 7 years. So just 7 years before you got married. I'm right? Okay.
In
And you just came. Okay, you just came in this field, like a spoken English field. Only the reasons behind it, like, as a requirement to be teacher. I mean, educated parent in a school, because the teacher are also only were speaking English. That's why I
no,
decided I have to be educated.
no,
Okay. So other part of it, like,
teaching there was not necessary speak to English because there was a Hindi medium students also. Means it was semi government school.
okay,
It was maximum students Hindi medium. Even they are means books also in Hindi. They just learning Hindi medium economics. So I have to speak Hindi and English both, but not in English. Generally, it goes to in Hindi. Means text of book will
okay.
be English
So
medium.
according to me,
Yes.
okay. According to me, that was the reasons of your preparations, whatever were you preparation at the beginning time. That were the reasons most behind it for learning. Of course, you are right. Because in this time we are preparing for anything, so we must to be qualified in this field to just showing our better ability, you can say, to other peoples. I can
No,
understand. Okay,
spoken
like
English. To learn spoken English, I would say this is the reason only my son means I have to
okay,
face in living in Delhi. My native place is West UP. I born and brought up in village. My schooling in Hindi medium.
okay,
So I never thought that time that I have to speak English in front of anyone. Your video is freezed.
you're talking very really, really.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
is
you
it okay?
so much. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, it's going on
yeah.
in between.
Okay, so I think still are you talking very nicely. No one can say you really you have done your study in Hindi medium background. Really, you are speaking very nicely. And I'm so curious to knowing your way of learning. Like, how are you learning your spoken? May I know the way of your learning process? Because if the other people will get that video, so they will learn the idea of yours, and they would be apply in beginning time to improve their speaking also. So may I know?
Yes, yes, of course. Actually, before start speaking, I just work on listening. Means 1 week I listen 5 hours, minimum 5 hours. I just listen everything in English language. Whatever I am
Okay,
doing at my home, I just listening and full concentration, not on half concentration. If I am folding clothes and I am laundering and I am doing anything in kitchen, I am just listening with consciously. So I
okay,
worked 1 week. After 1 week, I start to talk myself because there was no one. Even I talk to my son also, and he is a good in English. But I never like a whole day. I never talked with him in English language because we generally talk ourselves in our at home in our mother
native
tongue.
language, of course.
Yes, not other language. So now consciously I decided that I will talk my son in English and myself also. I just talk myself without anyone. I'm just whatever I'm doing, I'm just talking myself. Whatever I'm thinking, I just thinking in English. Try to think in English and speaking loudly. That works
Of
me.
course.
Then I decided, okay, let's test myself. I'm able to speak or not. That time I took clapping go course also. So I
Okay.
take clapping go classes and that was my first session. I was not confident to speaking English language, but sir was very nice, Anandya sir, and he
Okay.
motivated me. From that time I'm just speaking and having conversation session and running my channel.
Okay, that was really great. Basically, most of the beginner just had been go through the, like local way, like They just got the application on Play Store, yeah, YouTube, and they started without purchasing any private, you can say, any channel, etc. But your, I think, a way of learning spoken, I think it is very attractive, you can say. Like you just focused only the one thing, like listening. First, you just got the better understanding for any meanings, and then you started to just speaking with other. So I'm so curious to knowing that way. Like, have you done written skills also in this field or not? Because it is also essential. By making
Yes,
thousands of sentences, then you got the idea of transforming any sentence, right?
yes. Actually, everyone who are educated, they know how to write in English. They understand language this very well, but they are unable to speak. Why they are unable to speak? Because lack of practice. They never try to
Hmm.
speak. This is the ultimate one reason they never try to speak. If they try, they think that we are not able to deliver our thoughts in this language. They think negative sense, means in their mind there is some hesitation or fear, a doubt on themselves that we are not able to speak English language. This is only one reason, doubt. We have to remove this, we have to try. And whatever, let's okay, we are doing mistakes because we
Of
are
course,
learning. And if you are learning something, of course you have to go through in a process, and process is means you are learning something, you have to do mistake also, and mistake
of
is
course,
of learning. So don't think that if we are making mistakes and someone will laugh on us, let them laugh. We have to learn.
Not-
So I
of
decided
course,
that
not
even many co-learners said to me, Achal, initial time you are not speaking well, and you upload those video also on your channel. Why? I uploaded those video because the person who are the at the same position at that 6 months ago I was, and I am able to speak, so they can also able after watching that video.
of course, they can motivate it by watching your video. They can just take the one step in this field to improve their English spoken also, just like you. So that's why
Yes,
you're doing really well. I think really I appreciated you because I think you all are, whatever member, they had been struggling for long and they got the better achievement in this field. Really, I appreciated all of them. These all are just inspiration of beginner, according to me. Really. And okay, I have a question for you. Like at the beginning, like how like are you were you used to reading any novels, yeah, etc. Were you
yeah.
doing like that activities? Okay. May
No,
I know which type of books?
I just started in Fab, you can say.
Okay.
Recently, I started reading also, and I started one Atomic Habit book and The Goal also. I started two books, and because the structure of English language is different than our mother tongue. But we are generally thinking our mother tongue, and in mind we translate that in English and then we speak. That is a very hard and means hurdle in speaking. So we just think in English, how we will think and how we will correct our structure of English language by reading. Means you have to read this language more and more. Whatever in which field you have interest, just read that book. Not necessary any particular exact one set to you read that. No, where you have interest in cricket, read any cricket book. And if you have interest in watching movies and like any subject, anything, if you are enjoy interesting in newspaper, generally people feel bored reading newspaper. But if you feel that you are okay, I am good in watching news also. Now I started watching news in English.
Okay.
Which channel is India Today and Nation Time, I think is also. I used to watch those channels. Started recently, I started these things also, so that I can correct myself and I can learn vocabulary. And the other
Okay.
method, as everyone learner is on YouTube, so it is also a method. Means I upload a source video vocabulary, so on my channel, when I use that vocabulary as in front my camera, that vocabulary store in my mind, I never forget, and I use that with examples also. So this is also a method of
Okay. That's very nice. Okay.
yes.
I have another question. Like, how did you work on low confidence or fear? Because at the beginning, the most of the people have the equal, like problems, low confidence. How did you get just overcome like fear of low confidence? May I know? Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
actually two type of people in this world. Like one is introvert, one is extrovert. Who is extrovert? They don't feel like less hesitation. They don't have fear. A little bit. If they have with the talking, they it remove automatically. So I am from them. But who are introvert, having a hesitation and shyness, something like my son also have the same thing. So what they can, they just try to come out from that, and how they can just try to talk strangers, and whenever you will
Okay.
talk strangers you feel more confident, and no one kill you, no one eat you. Okay, just try to take conversation as maximum you can, so you can
Of course.
remove this fear also. And Chandan, I have a call. I have to go for pick up my son. Sorry for that, I will
No,
continue
no, no.
next time. Okay, so I would
Okay,
like to,
okay.
even I want to know about you also, so we have to take another session.
Of course, of course. Of course. We will connect again. I think this is a really outstanding conversation with you, really, as I expected. Yeah, of course, we will
Okay,
connect again.
okay,
Okay,
bye bye.
bye. Have a nice day.